everybody, and welcome back to the Bourbon Bar. I'm Holden. That's Lauren. We have one bar of internet. We've got people outside right now, literally digging holes in our ground to give us TDS fiber internet. Literally.
We don't know if we're gonna get it.
We'll probably get it. Depends on the price.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be a lot faster than what we have now, but also probably expensive. Maybe not though. I don't know. Sugar Kitty is here, says meow. Sugar Kitty, meow back to you, good sir. Welcome to it. Thanks for being here. Peter White is here, says cheers everybody. Peter. Welcome, Peter. Thanks for being here. Bert Ben says, Whiskey Uncensored is here, says butts. It's butt stuff time. Butt stuff. Ben, welcome to it. Thank you for being here. Also, I think I owe you a text. It's been a hectic week or so. We'll get into that. Dan Bino says cheers. Bino in the house. Bino. Welcome to it, my man. Derek Whiting's also here, says cheers, everyone. Derek, welcome to it. Welcome to it. You working tonight, or are you finally home on a Tuesday?
He's off this week.
Oh, the whole week? Take Bino before and there be no gas. That is God's honest truth. That is true. All right. So, welcome back, everybody. This is the Bourbon Bar. As you guys know, we talk a lot and drink a little.
But we already have pre-drinking stuff.
Pre-poured drinks here on the Bourbon Bar today.
I could drink while I was doing this. I get water.
What else?
What if I wanted like a fancy mocktail?
We don't have stuff for fancy mocktails.
We have love.
I just sprinkle a little love in there. No water. You can have love water.
That sounds gross.
Anyway, so what we're going to be doing today is doing a little bit of an Advent practice because if you guys aren't aware, Casey and I have already started filming our Advent videos. Remember, don't spoilers.
Hence the Christmas items.
Hence the Christmas, and I have a Christmas tree right over there. Not like a tree, but like, yeah.
They're using my decorations. That I'm sure Holden was like, why the fuck should you buy this shit? When I bought it.
You can keep it like right here.
I know, but you're on top of my papers.
Anyway.
What are you?
So yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. We got 4 samples here that Lauren poured me. Blind. Which one is A? Is this A, right? All right.
Well, I've wrote down this one. But
okay.
I just put them in here because in case you wanted to start with a certain one, that just keep them in the same spot. But
wait, why are you pushing them?
Because I need to show them the thing and I don't want to knock them over.
Oh, why are you showing them? They can be in the dark with me.
But I thought I was going to show them.
I mean, if you want.
I use my nice handwriting. You don't, You don't want them to know?
They can know. I don't care if they know.
They can know because we all need to laugh along. Otherwise, it's just nobody knows.
Laugh along. What do you think, I suck?
Anyway, this is 1 and this is 4. And I wrote them down. I don't know how long I need to sit here, but...
Well, is it focusing?
It's focused.
Well, then that's fine. They can always rewind if they need to.
That's true. Everyone got this? Everyone got that?
Probably all looking at my shirt right now.
No, that's covered. Okay. That's all you guys get. That was really tiring.
Okay. So, now you guys know what I'm drinking. Make sure you don't spoil these, by the way.
Yeah, don't tell Holden, otherwise he's not going to get the practice.
Casey Tisler is here. He says, oh, cheers, y'all. It's been a while. Oh, my gosh. This guy's actually in the chat. That's crazy. That's crazy. He came to hear about my transmission issues. So, I brought my truck to Dorsch today, which Dorsch is a Ford dealership. I had a little bit of a stutter in my shifting, a little bit of a dwell time, a little bit of a hard shifting issue. Come to find out, there's a bad part in the Ford 10-speed transmissions from 2016 to 2022.
No, he said it was 2018.
He's a liar.
Why did I tell him?
The Ford transmission 10R80 has what's called a CDF drum issue. Basically, they have a little bushing in there inside the transmission that moves because they weren't smart enough to make it not move. They have since fixed the issue in the newer trucks by adding a little bit of a step so that bushing can't move. But in my truck and most trucks, it moves. And it actually has a 97% failure rating, which means 97% of the time that bushing moves at some point, causing the issue that I have in my transmission. However, it is not a warranty fix. It is not a what is it called? Recall. It's not a recall. Instead, they charge you $10,000 to put in a brand new transmission.
So please start donating to our cause.
So that's what I've been dealing with the last couple of days. $10,000 for a new transmission in a $30,000 truck that has 100,000 miles on it. So Kelly Blue Book says it's worth about $25,000. And I'm about to put $10,000 worth of transmission into it. So that's where we're at right now.
Holden desperately needs a drink.
Yes, I'm going to enjoy these samples very much. And yeah, no matter what I do, I'm basically fucked. There is a Band-Aid fix that could possibly work for $450. They'll flush the transmission, put all new transmission fluid in it, and add some additives to help clear out all the shit and try to make it not slip as much, which would cause the issue to go away temporarily. Which wouldn't be a terrible thing if we're trying to trade in the truck. So we gotta save up some money.
So we're sad.
And then we gotta sell the truck, just buy a new truck, a newer truck, a more expensive truck. Just a lot of bullshit. Lots of bullshit.
Holden's sad. Me so sad.
Me so sad. Derek Whiting says, sipping my Blue Note juke joint, uncut, no work tonight. That is sweet. Wow. That sounds delicious.
I wish I had some hot chocolate with marshmallows.
We have some?
Yes, we do. Asshole.
Peter White says, recall? No, it was not a recall. Derek Whiting says, I heard about the truck from Lauren. I'm still upset. Yeah, you guys might need to watch out for your truck as well if you have the 10-speed transmission, which I believe you do.
They've also had their truck for many years.
It's also 2.7, so it doesn't put out as much power. It probably isn't shifting as hard in general.
Plus, I'm sure my mom drives it less fucking psychotic than you always drove your truck.
Yeah.
All these things coming back to bite you in the ass.
To be fair, it shouldn't happen.
Road rage.
It shouldn't happen. It should not fucking happen. And even if it did happen, even if it did happen, why the fuck does it cost $10,000 to fix?
Because they're stupid.
How does that make sense? $10,000 for a new transmission. Buy a whole new fucking truck for $10,000.
Anyway, guys, we need a vehicle. Because we take our child home from the hospital in, so if you want to donate,
it still runs and drives. It's just that it's going to slowly get worse and worse and worse.
Venmo us.
It's annoying.
Or buy us a new truck and put a little shiny bow on it and deliver it to our house.
It'd be like Christmas morning with the big red bow and all the commercials. Fix or repaint daily. Repaint. Repeat. Repaint.
I think he means repair.
Repair.
I think he means only.
Oh, he's saying Ford means fix or repair daily.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? And I've actually thought about this too, though. Like, it sure is stupid, this small gap of years that the Ford, but like, I still want to buy another Ford. Just a newer one that's not going to have this issue, but like, Chevys have just as many issues, if not more. And don't get me started on Dodge. Those things are fucking made of pencils and toothpicks and fucking styrofoam. Instead of a new transmission, how about a non-dealer mechanic that will do it a lot cheaper? See, I did that. I actually have a friend who has a dad who owns a transmission shop. Yes, a non-dealer transmission shop. And you actually, so he has done one of these in his entire life. And basically, when I told him that it was a 2019 Ford F-150, and he's like, does it have the 10-speed? I'm like, yes, it does. And he's just basically like, sorry, boss, you're on your own. He said, I've done one time, and it needed an entirely new transmission. It costed $8,000. But after that, you still need to send it to a certified Ford dealership for them to tune the transmission, because it's not just a transmission, it's an entire fucking computer, and they need to tune it to the truck. So you're already paying that much to get to the fucking. So you're already $9,000 in, and for $10,000, I get a 3-year unlimited warranty that comes with it. And if anything goes wrong, like it's not on fucking me. So, and then he also said that nowhere in the area that he knows of, and he's a trustworthy guy, nowhere in the area that he knows of will tear it apart and just rebuild it. I personally have looked into redoing it myself because I'm mechanically inclined, but I'm not tool-y inclined. I don't have the fucking tools, time, space, or money.
You have the time. You don't have the tools.
I don't have the tools or space, really. I mean, it would be, and I don't have a lift. It would be a huge headache, and I could do it myself, but it would, and then the odds of something going wrong, and then still having to bring it in and possibly get it, tuned up to the truck. Like, it's just, the avenues are small. Slap a Chevy badge on it and it'll fix itself. That's not true. Even though I drive a Ram, I'm still a Chevy guy, but the Ram is really nice thus far. Except for the couple of issues you had when you first bought it. I haven't had a single issue for the last 2 years and 50,000 miles in my truck, to be fair. Granted, the issue is $10,000, which is a bit ridiculous. Dealers constantly want to rip you off. Audi wanted to do the same to me. Claimed the car was off warranty. The only fix was the dealer had was a whole new engine without even opening the hood. Yeah. See, I've tried these avenues. Also, have you called Kevin about it? Yes, I did. Time to sell the Camaro. That ain't happening.
I thought about that, but yeah, Holly doesn't want to sell it.
I'll work extra hard. I just bought another storage unit today. Back to selling couches, grinding on couches, making a bunch of money.
Figure it out. We'll probably end up.
Like I said, it's still drivable. And Lauren works from home, and she only goes into the office like 1 or 2 days a week, and it's like a mile down the road from her house where she has to go for work. So I'm just going to be driving her car to work and only using my truck for couch deliveries.
And he'll be complaining about it, and I'm sure you guys will.
I will be complaining about it a lot.
It's not the end of the fucking world. And you know what? If we're not driving the truck too often, we aren't going to have any issues for like needing to get it fixed at this very moment. Like we have time to figure it out. Maybe they'll even, I don't know. Maybe we'll come across a pile of money, and it won't matter that we lose money on the truck or something. I don't know.
I had an engine specialist do real work for a quarter of what the dealer would. Yeah, see, the thing is, the transmission itself costs about almost $7,000. And at that point, like, I'm capable of removing and installing a transmission. Like, if it's just a transmission, like an existing whole transmission, and all I have to do is go, like, I can fucking do that. That ain't hard at all. But then I still have to take it to the dealer and get it programmed.
So we haven't asked how much it would cost the other side of town to take it apart, fix parts, and put it back in.
Yes,
right?
The Ford dealership said that they could maybe do that.
Then what you can do is there's multiple other certified Ford dealerships in the area that you can go to and be like, hey, this one gave me a quote for this.
Yeah, get them to drill them down a little bit.
Can you get me any better because I need this fixed, and see how low we can get it. Because that's the game you have to play.
Yeah, but there's no point in doing that until we have the money to pay for it because their quote will expire.
I agree, but I'm just telling you.
Cheers, Holden and Lauren and Whiskey Friends. Richie Z, welcome to it, my man. Cheers to you. Thanks for being here. Once warranty is over, fuck the dealership. Yeah, I never had a warranty because, I had a small warranty, but I bought it from a non-Ford dealership. I bought it from a Chevy dealership. OMFG, yeah, you're screwed. Yeah, basically.
It's whatever.
Basically, the way the non-dealership guy made it sound is that Ford basically like cocklocked this fucking truck, this issue, so that way like they get all the money from fucking the repairs that go on it, because like they basically make it so that like you have to be a fucking Ford dealership if you want to do it, and if you're not a Ford dealership, you have to do it the Ford's way, otherwise like I don't know, it's just dumb. Transmissions are too tricky. You need someone who only does transmissions and is willing to take the job. Yeah, well, the thing is, like, transmissions aren't that tricky. Like, in terms of complicatedness, if there's a YouTube tutorial, which I have found many, the actual assembly and disassembly is pretty easy to do. It's the troubleshooting that is the hard part. Like, oh, maybe I needed this, or oh, like I go in to fix the one thing, but a transmission person would be like, oh, while I'm in there, I notice that this is bad. I should replace that. Versus me, I'd be like, oh, I slap it together and I still have issues. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I would, if the truck was older, if the truck had 180, 190,000 miles on it, I'd fucking do it myself. I honestly am not that scared of tearing down a transmission. I'm literally an engineer. I build very expensive machinery and design it from scratch. If I can't disassemble and reassemble a fucking transmission, then it seems very uncomplicated to me, except for the fact that I don't have a press, I don't have a hoist, I don't have anything to get the physical transmission out of the truck, like apart from my body trying to fucking catch that heavy son of a bitch. I don't have all the, like, there's specialty tools that are required for shit like this, like things to pull it apart and things to put it back together, and like I just don't have that stuff. And by the time I bought all of that stuff, and like it's so much work, so much work. Trade the truck in, yeah. So the plan is Band-Aid, fix it, trade it in, buy a newer one. That's literally my go-to. But we have to get some money first, because the truck is not worth as much as I own it. Because I refinanced it with student loans, assuming that I'd had the truck for a lot longer than I'd had the loan for. That was wrong. Grinding on couches. Phrasing. Yes, I will be grinding on couches. Maybe I'll make an OnlyFans with me doing it, and then I'll make even more money. This sounds too widespread for there not to be some kind of class action suit. I'm shocked too, but it's replaceable under warranty. But after warranty, that's it. And it should be a recall part. 97% failure, to the point where every shop that I call and say my Ford F-150 in 2019 has transmission issues, the first thing they say, is it a 10-speed? The second thing they say is probably a CDF or a CDS drum. CDF drum. Is that right? CDF?
No, that's what you told me.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. So I've been saying it so fucking much lately, I'm getting jumbled in my brain. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Any boneyard transmissions out there? The thing is, it's such a nice truck. It's literally flawless. It's got 90,000 miles on it. The last thing I want to do is put in another boneyard transmission that has... So, like, Ford knows there's a problem, and they have updated parts for it. So the new transmission would be a completely rebuilt and upgraded transmission. This problem wouldn't be able to happen anymore. There's a million other things that are newer and updated and fixed in that transmission to begin with that aren't that problem. And it's a better, more bulletproof transmission. A boneyard transmission would not be that. It would be, I'd have the same issue in 20, 30, 40, 60, 80,000 miles from now. And I'd rather not do it twice. Granted, yeah, a boneyard transmission could give me enough time to sell the truck, but I don't know. It's just like so annoying. So dumb. What? That's fine. A quick web search says a number of people got their dealer to go to Ford Corporate on their behalf and got a 40% cut in the price of the transmission. That's why at class actions, it was built in from the start. A warranty doesn't forgive their life. Yeah, but arguing stuff.
What happened?
For a
Oh,
minute.
you broke it. Fucking looking at it. Okay, I haven't even smelled it.
I can't even see our faces move. I literally voices. Holy fuck! They better finish putting in that internet soon. Your phone's off the internet, right?
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Did it come back yet?
Very blurry. But at least I'm not sounding like a fucking robot anymore. Okay, let's drink some samples here, starting on glass A. So this smells good.
I don't understand why it has full bars on the bottom of your computer and then it like just doesn't work.
I don't know, but we're back and clearer than ever. I don't know what that was.
Welcome, guys. We're starting over.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Bourbon Bar.
It's just about whiskey. No more bitching and moaning.
Holy fuck. All right. I don't know what that was. Maybe the fucking people out there cut our internet for a second.
Are they still out there?
I can hear their machinery running.
It's dark out.
I swear I hear their thing going. Oh, all right. Glass A. Let's drink whiskey here before this goes all this shit. This smells good. I want to call it a bourbon. It smells like it's got some fruitiness, some honestly like licorice-ness. I really get like red, not quite red vines, but like some kind of licorice note in here. I'm gonna drink it.
Here to write down your notes. Just don't flip the paper over.
Well, I don't want to accidentally see through it. I don't need to write down notes. Oh, you mean write down my answers?
It's folded in four.
I have a whole notebook there. Just flip to a page.
You flip to a page. Why don't you go suck a dick?
So my biggest like struggle with Advent so far this year, without giving away any spoilers, is I put too many eggs in one basket. I'm trying to hedge my bets all based on one bottle guess, and that bottle guess more often than not is wrong.
I think you just need to think of the bottle last. Like you need to focus on what you're thinking.
I know. I need to go down the line. I need to go bourbon,
and then
proof,
at the end you
price,
figure out a bottle that can fit those things.
Finish, and then like that's what I need to do, and I haven't been doing that, but I need to. So like, and I gotta trust my gut and my instinct, because too many times I overthink this shit, and it doesn't help me. Like this gut instinct, I say it's bourbon. I also say it's lower proof. I'd say like between 90 and 100. I want to say it's got like notes of red fruits like strawberries. Kind of feels Buffalo Tracy, but again, I'm already jumping to a bottle guess. I would say the price of it is probably moderate to low. It doesn't feel like anything super extravagant. Just off first rip, I've had one sip of it so far. But like these are the things that I haven't been doing in Advent that maybe I need to do in order to like turn this around. It's definitely low proof. It's definitely a bourbon, I think.
What?
It's got to be. Maybe a high rye bourbon. It's definitely not a rye though. Maybe it is. Fuck, I don't know. All right, glass A. We're gonna call this a bourbon. We're gonna call it proof, price.
Why not just finish the word price?
Finish.
There's one letter left.
And bottle guess. Okay, type, I think it is a bourbon. Proof, it is low. I'm going with 90 proof on that. And when I say 90, I mean 91. Because I haven't met a bourbon that's 85. But I have met some that are 86, and I've met some that are 90 or that are 96. So 91, there's a 5 plus or minus 5 is the leeway here. Price, I want to say that this isn't too expensive. Honestly, it could be like an Eagle Rare. Maybe not. I'm gonna call the price of this one $40. Finish. No, I'm gonna say no. I do think it could be double oaked. It's very sweet, but I don't think. It could just be like oaky. Like I don't know, maybe 10 years old, maybe an Eagle Rare.
When you think of Eagle Rare, I think of the chapstick.
Honestly, actually though. On the nose, I want to say I get a little bit something a little bit nuttier than an Eagle Rare. Maybe a little bit of nutmeggy spices in here. It could be the Jim Beam's black label, the 7-year black label. But I don't really know what else I got here. That's low proof, low price bourbon that is sweet and oaky, and it can't be double oaked, I wouldn't think. Derek, what? Oh yeah, Richie Z says hit the like button if you guys haven't. Yeah, guys, please do that. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I can make some YouTube ad revenue or something. Even though I don't put out videos, and then I'll pay for my transmission that way.
We could sell feet pics on the internet.
I think I need to go to your house on my day off with some note cards and set up your collection by the Dewey Decimal System. Yeah? I mean, I actually have it laid out pretty good right now. Probably the best I've had it laid out in my entire life, if I'm being honest. The last time I laid out my whiskey in like an organized fashion, I had like 20 bottles. Now I have 220 bottles, so it's a lot harder. But, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Look what I got.
Which he's not opening for a very long time.
And yes, I bought this before I found out that I had to buy a new transmission for my truck. I already felt bad for buying this because it's not cheap. And then just to sugarcoat it, God's like, here, want to buy a transmission too? Like, oh, you want to spend a bunch of money? Oh, there you go. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, so we got the Knob Creek 21-year Bazinga. And from what I've seen, a lot of really, really good things about it. I'm excited to drink it. I will open it before the end of the year so that I can go in the end of the year blinds. I just need to make a bunch of money before I feel comfortable opening it.
Yeah, you need to make like $10,000 before you can open it.
But yeah, it's down there for now by the rest of my, so now I have the full Knob Creek lineup, 12, 15, 18, 21 for now. And then it may get moved up here. We'll see how good it is. You know, people really rave about it, but you got to be the judge of that yourself. It is only 100 proof, so not that I really mind anymore. A lot of the scotch I have is lower proof. It drinks higher, though. All right, bottle guess. Let's go with... So Casey and I's bottle guessing is actually distillery guess, too. So, like, if I say Saz... Oh, no. If I say, like, Buffalo Trace, like it's Buffalo Trace product. That's an umbrella. Although again, I feel like it's maybe a little bit nuttier than a Buffalo Trace.
Each one, or do you want to wait to the end?
Maybe we should know after each one because that way I can try to get myself. It'll be just like Advent. It'll be like, oh, I find out that I suck, and then I gotta suck again.
Why don't you try one more time and make sure you like your answers?
Why do you have to say that?
I don't know if some of these are right or wrong, okay? I know if 2 of them are right or wrong. The other 3, I don't know. I wasn't paying attention.
The only thing I think I'd want to change in here is the finished yes or no to be yes. But, like, I'm not overly confident in that answer in terms of double oaked products I have. Woodford double oaked. Peerless double oaked.
Do you think I would?
Peerless is too hot. Don't.
Do you think that even looks double oaked? It doesn't look double oaked to me.
It does not look double oaked.
Okay, then let's use our brain. You also don't have Woodford double oaked.
Yeah, I do.
No, you don't. I thought that we ran out of that.
There's like an ounce left in the bottle right there.
Okay. Well, was there an ounce left in the bottle yesterday? Because I didn't touch it.
All right. I mean, yeah, I'm fine with my answers.
All right. Well, it's this one. So some of your answers are wrong.
Some?
I don't know. I only know those.
Like all, except for the proof, maybe. I got proof right on the fucking nuts. I'll say that I like this a lot. I'll also say that I believe this is barely legal, which makes it 51% rye, which we can pass as a bourbon. God, that is sweet. And I have not drank this in a long time. And of course, hey, you know, I said it was 10 years old, didn't I?
Did you? I don't know.
I said it's okay, almost like it could be 10 years old. Then I called it Eagle Rare. So, like, basically, as long as it's either rye or Eagle Rare, I'll always get it right because I just think one is the other, I guess. Either Eagle Rare is a rye or all the ryes are Eagle Rare.
I'm sorry.
Nobody can convince me that Eagle Rare is not a rye now. I'm convinced. Okay, so I said bourbon, it's not. I said proof is 91 and it's 92. I got a point there. Price, I said 40. This is 200.
That was $200? Do you see our problem?
Maybe it was 180.
Do you see like a pattern of a problem here?
It could have been 180.
This is just a plain old fucking rye.
No, actually, this is a phenomenal 10-year rye. It's just that sometimes I get a little confused.
That tastes like $40.
I get confused with proof, and sometimes I misjudge.
Sorry, guys. Martha's tail's wagging, knocking on the bar.
Finish, I said no, it's not finished, so that is another point for me. Then I said a Buffalo Trace product. It's not. It is very sweet, though, and very red fruity.
At least you got the right
And very
thing.
oak forward. I mean, I had the right notes. This is what I've been saying this whole time. I can pull out the right notes in this and in these whiskeys, and even during Advent, like I got the notes down pat, and I fucking guess it wrong. And it's like, but like, how could I not think this is a bourbon? All I get is caramel oak sweetness with red fruit, and like, it smells super bourbony. It does.
It smells amazing.
Doesn't it smell like bourbon?
Ugh.
It is very red fruity. In
Our
the
baby's
nose.
gonna love bourbon, and they're gonna have a real hard time waiting until they're an adult.
True.
So good. That shit smells so good. Ugh.
Technically, this isn't a bourbon.
Oh, well, whiskey.
Yeah, I know what you meant. Okay. Ha. This is good. I like that. That is fantastic. I like that a lot. I am disappointed in some of my answers, but hey, 2 points. 2 points is a good day for me. This is a little disappointing. All right. Let's move on to Glass B.
Before he starts making Glass B, if you need a reminder of what it is, scroll back to the beginning where I showed everyone.
Yes, Lauren did show you guys what I'm drinking in these glasses. So if you didn't see that, make sure you go back to the beginning of the live stream and you can see her do that. Sure, he said the dog is scared. He is going to be sharing his doghouse with Hold'em again. Hashtag Chateau Bow Wow. He is.
If we sold this house and moved into a dog-sized house,
then we can afford a truck.
truck.
Because coincidentally, though, the truck is what causes us to be able to afford the house because it allows me to sell couches.
Well, we can afford the house. It just allows us to afford extra stuff.
True. If we just didn't have lives,
yeah,
we'd be fine.
We would be fine. It wouldn't matter.
But like,
we don't want to.
And also, we would never grow.
Yeah.
We'd be stagnant.
But like, yeah, we were talking the other day about how it sucks because if we went to done the basement, this wouldn't matter because we would have all the money we spent on the basement to fix to the truck, or to just put into a new down payment for another truck,
or just having a savings account.
The thing is, like, we have to do the basement because our goal was to build up the equity in our house so that we can sell it and like have a bigger down payment for a nicer house and not have such a big freaking monthly payment. So here we are.
Technically, we could take out an equity loan, which
we think
would not be hard. But like, the thing is, if we actually finished if we put down the flooring and the trim, we had them come and inspect it and double our square footage, and then we got an appraisal on our house with the backyard and the basement, we'd probably have $80,000 in equity on our house, if not more, and we'd only need $10,000 of it.
Okay, but I just feel like it's a stupid idea. We're fucking ourselves over in the future, rather than just suffering right now.
Not necessarily, because we wouldn't have to struggle.
But it's not helping us in the future.
But it's not hurting all that much.
But $10,000 in the future is going to be a lot. I mean, we want.
And technically, $10,000 is worth more now than it is in the future.
Well, yes, but that's money that we can't. I think taking a loan is a stupid idea. Why are we putting ourselves in more debt, more monthly payments, to afford something that we already are still paying for. That's stupid. That makes no sense.
You don't pay an equity loan. Like, you don't pay extra. It's equity. It's like having money it's like spending money that you already have. It's just that it's house money. If we sell the house, we just need to pay. Okay, so our house, let's say we have $200,000 to pay on it. We take out an equity loan.
I think they understand how it works. Okay,
then we have to pay $210,000. I'm explaining it to you, not them.
Well, we can talk about it later. I think it's not.
I don't know. I didn't think it was I didn't say I wanted to do it. I just thought that, as I said, it's an option. If we're really down bad for money, we could very easily take out an equity loan, and we have a lot of equity. And a lot of people do it. A lot of people do it to like remodel their house. Which, if we would have just taken out an equity loan to remodel our house, then we'd have it paid off right away because we'd up the equity by 3 times as much as we borrowed. Like, if you take out $5,000 in an equity loan, you finish your basement, and that finished basement adds $20,000 in equity. That basically made you 15, and you didn't have to spend a dime of your own money. You know?
I guess.
I really don't like your foot here because that's why I want to put my leg.
Okay, and whose comfortability is more important right now? Yours or mine? Because I'm pretty sure it's mine. So move it back. You're making my slipper fall off.
Richie says, Holden, I was just talking property taxes on houses with my boss. Property tax, don't even get me started on property tax. And the thing is, and the only reason why I don't complain about property tax is because I don't pay it, because it's oh my gosh.
Then move your chair over.
You never
spread. I am in
sit
this
like
tiny
that.
little spot.
I'm trying to sit here and drink, and you got your foot here.
Because I am trying.
When was the last time you sat facing forward?
Because I laid all day in that stupid chair at the stupid place, and I couldn't breathe. So now I need to sit up.
Anyway, our taxes are figured into our monthly payment, so like we don't actually have to pay our taxes. It's our money that's paying the taxes. It's just that I don't feel that I'm paying taxes every year because it comes out of our mortgage. But anyway, yeah, I digress. We still have some spice tree on the shelves in our area. We have lots of spice tree. We have a lot of spice tree. That must be what your dad's drinking.
No, he's drinking the Blue Note.
Oh no, he's drinking Orchard House. Oh no, he's not drinking it. He's just saying it's good stuff. Yeah, we have Spice Tree too. We actually have like most of the compass boxes in our area. Pea Monster, Spice Tree, Orchid House, whatever. There's like one with like harmony on it. It's like a face, a female's face on it. We actually have like some special editions. We have Pea Monster Cast Strength. We have Secrets of Smoke. We have a bunch of different ones. A 7% equity loan is generally better than a 10% car loan. YMMV.
Yummy.
I don't know, that's a tough one for me. You might need to spell that one out. Property tax in Wisconsin has got to be like 50% of what I pay in New Jersey.
Depends on what city you live in.
I think we pay like $2,600 a year.
No, I think it's $2,350.
And our house.
And where we live, everything, all like the lots, all are like it's like factored in.
Yeah.
But like where my parents live, it's like a lot cheaper because they live in a older neighborhood in the city of Green Bay with all the crazies.
Yep. Those compass box releases are well blended scotches. See, I never had anything besides the Orchard House. That's one that we actually got for our dad. But I've always wanted to try the Peat Monster, like really bad. And even like the Peat Monster Cast Strength, I'm like, I should buy that. And I never have. Your mileage may vary. Oh. YMMB means your mileage may vary.
Yeah, Holden can use that. Once he knows what it means. Are you farting? What is
Yes.
wrong with you? You're ruining the fucking whiskey.
I would like to buy or try Compass Box Celestial. What does that look like? Is that the one that I was talking about?
You're never gonna drink this one.
Bum, 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 bum. Oh, wow. No, that is not the one I've seen. Yeah, that looks heavenly. Heavenly. It's get celestial. Heavenly.
Okay, we're done.
Like the bottle looks like heaven. I thought that was.
You're not that funny.
I thought it was pretty funny.
You thought a lot and you were wrong. Let's get drinking here.
Let's keep thinking here. I pay 4 times what you do. People in New York, New Jersey dream of property tax that low.
We don't have a very big property either, though. Like, we're just a small city lot.
If you like Pete, you should try Pete Monster. I want to try Pete Monster. I want to own Pete Monster. I want to guzzle Pete Monster. Honestly, I kind of want to pet Pete Monster. I think they're
Holden's
cute.
not allowed to buy
Lauren
anything
thinks
else.
the Pete Monster is ugly. I think it's cute.
That's actually not what I said.
What'd you say?
I won't say it on the internet.
Anyway, Glass B. Myrtle, is it between you and your mother? You are both in the worst possible spot to sit for me to be comfortable.
And then he sits all the way over there.
Wants to be by his daddy because his mommy's taking up all his space.
I am this tiny little person.
Anyway, Glass B. Pete Monster is at least fairly cheap.
Holden spent all of his money for the year, so he has to not spend any more money until 2026.
Celestial is peated as well? Where do you get that? And is it, I mean, obviously it's limited. It looks limited. Where can one find that? Or is it an old release? And I'm never going to be able to drink it. Douglas Lang Blends also has one called Big Pete. That's not bad. Yes, we were talking about Big Pete last week because it's 26 years old. Or one of their releases is 26 years old and reasonably priced for me to buy before I turn 27.
Good thing you have like 10 months to figure that out, because Snickers.
Yeah, I need to make $10,300 so I can fix my truck and then buy whiskey.
Well, it depends what we could do to the truck, though.
Mm-hmm.
You might. I have a feeling that if you get some quotes from places, you can probably bribe people to make it lower because they'll want your business.
Yeah. Okay. Glass B. It's definitely hotter. It's got notes that are not quite peanutty, but like, I don't know, not quite bready. Maybe bready. It's got like a toasty chocolate, no, caramel, toasted caramel, like creme brulee. The palate has some spices in it. A little astringent, but not so bad. The proof is up there more, at least in the 1-teens. Well, I would guess in the 1-teens. I'm trying to decipher what type of whiskey it is. Again, my default brain wants to say bourbon, but I know that Lauren would try to fuck me over by putting a bunch of rye in here because I have a lot of bourbons and not a lot of rye.
Why would I do that? That would fuck me over when I'm trying to pick bottles during actual Advent.
Yeah, so I'm going to call this one a bourbon. I'm going to say that it's $113 proof. Call it 60. $65. Kind of tastes like it could be like a larceny barrel proof or something. Finish, I'm going with no. I'm going to call it Heaven Hill. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. It's this one. So another one that you lowballed price-wise.
So did you put all $200 bottles in here? This was also $200.
I know. I didn't know. I thought this one was fucking $80.
Okay. So I said bourbon. It is a bourbon. I said 113 proof, and it is 54%, otherwise known as 108, which is 5 away. So that's a point there. We're already at 2 points. I said $64 or $65. It is 200. But I did say it's not finished, and it's not. So that is 3 points. I called it Heaven Hill. It's not. But I got 3 points on the day. I'll take that. I'll fucking take that. We're still going up. That's a Four Roses Limited, really. I mean, I like it, but I thought, man, this bottle is so up and down for me. Would I buy another one? Would I buy the 2025 if I saw it for MSRP? Hell yeah. Have I seen it for MSRP? Hell no. I saw it for
You're not buying shit.
$300. I saw it for.
This is not fucking worth it. You first opened it, you hated it. Then you liked it. Then you hated it again. Then you liked it.
When did I hate it again?
You went back and forth multiple times.
No, I hated it, loved it, or liked it, loved it, and then
Never
this I
mind.
like it, but like
Never
not.
It's
You
not
don't
worth
just constantly touch $200 bottles. You save
You
it
come
for.
down here and sniff things all the time, and never do you grab this.
I almost never sniff stuff anymore.
Well, you used to, and you never sniffed this one. You don't rave about it when you talk about the amazing bottles you have. We're not spending
I
fucking
do talk
$300
about it.
on bottles that are only men. And plus, why are we giving Four Roses money? Their tour sucked, and their whiskey's kind of bland.
The tour, it was not that bad.
It just, their building is not meant for tours, is my issue.
It's a little cramped in their building.
Like, most of the other ones were like, they either rebuilt it or built it with
Their gift shop was
tours.
Cool. Their bar was cool. And their tasting room, like
Their
where we did
tasting was cool. I
their tasting was
just don't
cool.
like their whiskey, so that was
Yeah.
rough for me.
Lauren just doesn't like Four Roses whiskey.
Woodford, I had a good old
That's why
time
she doesn't
because
like
I
it.
like Woodford.
Woodford is fantastic.
What other ones did I do tastings at? Oh,
Celestial costs a Michter's 10-year rye. Quiet before Lauren takes matters into her own hands. If I saw a Celestial, I would buy it.
with what fucking money?
I'd find a way.
You
I would sell my
serious
butthole
spending
on the
issues.
internet. Wow, the Four Roses Limited. Yes, sir. The 2020,
See,
Oh.
Richie Z should not have to have been that fucking shocked
2023.
when I pulled it down the thing, because you should have answered with at least a $200 price tag.
I'm out of water.
I'm almost out of water too.
Oh, yeah. Are you going to go get
will
us
you
some?
go get us some water?
Mark, I'll go get us some water. All right, Class C. So we started off with 2 points. We made our way to 3 points. Let's see if we can get 4 points here. And then if we bottle guess the last one, maybe we can get 5. Ooh. This is a scotch. Actually, okay. Let me rephrase that. This could be not a scotch, but it is malty. It's not peated, but it is malty, light bread, like light bread or butter cookie, pears, apples.
Sorry, guys.
Oh. Sometimes like non-peated scotch just smells so good. This could also be Irish. But like I don't think I have any Irish that smells this good. Oh, it smells like pears and raspberries. Maybe not like super raspberry, like but like lighter than that. Like pears and vanilla. It smells like vanilla frosting. Or not frosting. It's not like thick like frosting. It's like, but it's like a metallic vanilla but not like sugary metallic vanilla. I don't really know how to explain that more than that, but it's like a very bright, shiny, light fruitiness, oak and malty, very malty.
Let me smell.
Very low in the proof points. Very, very tasty.
This smells like what olives, not in the juice, just like after they've been out of the juice for a while, smell like to me.
Olives? Like green olives?
Yeah, not fresh out the jar. Like they've been sitting in on a little plate for a few hours, kind of dragged out. That's what they smell like to me.
This is super light, fruity, and malty. Low proof. I'd say in the 90s is even pushing it. I'm going to probably guess 91 again to play it safe. I'd want to call this like I'd want to call it Glenfiddich, but it also could be my Isla Barley or my Classic Latte. I'm going to say it's not finished because in Scotch, if it's finished in bourbon barrels, we consider it not finished. It has to be finished in like sherry cask or something to be finished for Scotch. Price point is a tough one. I don't know what a bottle like this would run nowadays. But it is Scotch. It's not going to be cheap. I'm going to go with $65 again. I'm going to go with $70 again.
It's 75.
I know. I'm trying to figure out if I want to cross that out or just say 75. We're going to go $70. We're going to call this Glenfiddich. And that is my final answer.
That's your answer?
Yes.
Okay. Close your eyes. It's a surprise. It's this one.
Hey, I was right. It's easier when I only have 3 bottles of unpeated Scotch, but yes, it is in fact the Glenfiddich 14, which is a Scotch. It is 86% alcohol. So that's 2 points. I don't know the price of this.
I'm sure someone knows the price. Someone know the price of this?
Glenfiddich 14, anyone know the price of it? It is finished in, I believe, bourbon barrels. Yeah, ex-bourbon. So not finished. And then I got the bottle guess right too. Glenfiddich 14. This is very good and very tasty. 14 years in ex-bourbon cask. A rich, indulgent sweetness. Vivid and vibrant punch of vanilla. With oak. It's almost like I said all of those things. See, that was my one problem, is that I kind of thought that this was closer to $50, but I wanted to hedge my bet a little bit just in case it was closer to just in case it was like one of the Brooklatties, which are a bit higher in price. So I was going to say 55. I said 65 and I bumped it to 70. But hey, 4 points. So we went 2 points, 3 points, 4 points. I got the price wrong. So we need a clean sweep with glass 5 or glass D in order to really drive this one home.
I have faith in you. You could do it.
I could do it, huh?
I think if you pull your head out of your ass, you can definitely get it.
Richie Z says at retail, Lauren, that bourbon is a banger, but retail only if possible. And I got it at retail. I did. Casey Tisler says the Holden the last time we had that 4 Roses 35, it was fantastic. LOL. Now it's $60. Some days, man. Some days. Thing is, I had it after Michter's 10. A super sweet, low proof, very expensive, very just like sweet, delicious candy bottle. And then I jump up to a barrel strength 4 Roses, which is super spicy and a lot hotter, and a lot more stuff going on. But like, it's quite the adjustment up and down. I think maybe I'd feel differently if I had other cast strengths with it. But yeah, I don't know. He says, "Aw, puppers." Yes, he's down there being a pupper.
He was up here before, but you weren't paying attention.
Oh, hello, doggy. Are you here to take over the channel? Are you, Martha? You dare to take over the channel?
He's sleeping now.
I bought some peated Irish today. Stacy's rubbing off on me. The dark, silky. Peated Irish. I didn't know they make peated Irish.
That was a rough accent.
I didn't know they made peated Irish.
Getting real close to Scottish there.
I was trying to be Scottish because Pete is a Scottish thing.
No,
well, I thought Pete was a Scottish thing. Well, I guess the Ice Age, stuff. About $50, 50-ish. I had one of the first of the X bourbon. Really good sipper. It is very, very tasty and very sweet and very easy to drink. I mean, really easy. The 4 Roses is limited. Yes, that is what that guy is. The 35th anniversary edition is what that is. 2023's limited edition. Very tasty stuff. Very nice. Very nice. Glass D. On the nose.
Look at that. How long do you think my fucking nose is?
I don't know. Tell a lie, Pinocchio.
You have a big dick.
You must think you're fucking hilarious. Let's point out the fact that her nose did not, in fact, grow. Rude.
I cracked myself up.
I bet you do.
I still didn't get this.
Yeah, you're not gonna.
I won't tell you what it is. You'll never know. Everyone else laughed at my joke.
This is a change up. Nobody laughed.
Someone type some LOLs in this chat.
There are several peated Irish bottles. Teeling Black Pits, Connemara peated, and the Silky makes mostly peated.
Uh-oh, now Holden's going to have to start drinking those.
But they're very light and different from Scottish peat. See, I like the Scottish peat.
Well, yeah, but you might like an Irish whiskey more if it has a little hint of it.
That's true. I don't dislike Irish whiskey. I just am not willing to spend my hard-earned money on it. Makes sense. Like, I used to feel that way about Scotch, but like I can't get a bourbon that tastes like a fucking Ardbeg, so damn straight I'm gonna buy a peated Scotch, But notice how I hardly ever buy any non-peated Scotch because I would just get a bourbon at that point. Also, if you guys haven't noticed, we're wearing the Bourbon Bar. I mean, I'm wearing
I don't think I could get mine on.
the Bourbon Bar Christmas sweaters. We do have that link in the description if you guys wanted to check it out. Feel free to do so. Yeah, they haven't changed. They still look like this. Kind of cool. I mean, they're kind of cool.
You get Canva for free. You could probably upload some new designs.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so this smells like it's got something mixed with rye. I can't get rye out of my fucking face today. It is also nutty. Kind of smells like a Beam product. Kind of smells like Little Book. Kind of smells like it's got some kind of funk in it, and I don't know what kind of funk that is yet. Could be Dickel funk. It's been a while since I've had any of the Discovery series. Oh. That could be Dickel funk. I'm getting some real... There's something funky in here. Along with nuts. There's nuts in here. And it does smell good, and it has a decent amount of body. It's got the makings of... See, again, I gotta fucking stop with this bottle guessing bullshit before I guess the rest of the stuff. One at a time, starting with type. Let's try to nail that down. I think if I were to guess a type, and it would be a guess, because it's kind of a weirder profile.
Can I give you, not a hint, but can we talk through this a little bit? What is stuff you have on the shelf that is weird? Like, it's not that it's weird, but it's not the typical bourbon, rye, scotch. That could be what this is.
It's so subjective. I mean, there's a million things.
What are they?
There's some bourbon and ryes that have super funky ass weird notes.
Okay.
There's some that don't.
Mm-hmm. I'm not talking about bourbon and rye.
I don't remember all of them. Winter wheat, dragon's milk, any of my American single malts, but this doesn't really taste all that malty. It tastes like it's got corn and rye in it. Redwood Empire, Grizzly Beast. It could be that, but like Dickel. I don't know.
I think you're missing something. Unless you're not being this specific, but I feel like you
The Yellowstones or the Blood Oaths all have funk to them. A lot of my bottom shelfers have funk to them.
You got a lot going on thinking that I can bend all the way down there and pick something up.
Some makers have funk to them, but not a whole lot. That Mercy has funk to it, but it's a rye. That Kentucky Owl has a little bit of funk to it, but again, that's kind of like scotchy forward. The Jack Daniels tequila finish has got funk to it, but that's more of a tequila funk. See, I don't know. I don't know because it doesn't taste like it tastes like a bourbon or a rye. It doesn't. Maybe it tastes like a bourbon or rye.
Am I right that he needs to think outside the box?
There's
more
spice in it. It's kind of actually now not quite cinnamon red hots, but like not quite. What is that? Not quite pledge, but like some kind of cleaner. Maybe a little grassy now that I think about it. It also smells like kettle corn. Well, I have 4 bottles to choose from, according to Lauren's hint.
I think you're forgetting something. Maybe they would disagree with me, and maybe your categorizing would disagree with me, but I think you're forgetting something.
It's not a bourbon or a rye.
Well, I'm not saying I don't actually know if it is or not. That's why I asked if they could tell me if I'm wrong or not.
All right, let's get some hints in the chat. I already see Sugar Kitty's hint here. Peter White says there are some really good single cask Irish. They are just hard to come by. That makes sense. Isn't everything? Funky Dickle Nuts. That's what she said. Holden has Dickel tainted Bardstown and barrel blends. I don't have any barrels, actually. But yes, I have Bardstown Disco 7 and 8. Both very good and have Dickel in it. Dickel 17 year. Speaking of, did Dickel 17 come out this year? I don't remember seeing it come out yet. Sure, he says, if I ever want to throw Holden off track, this type of bottle is a kind I would pick. That doesn't fucking help me. And Lauren's sitting in front of all the funky bottles.
Let's change the word funky to slightly different.
Like old?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Dusty, perhaps?
I don't think this is dusty. Let's just put it this way. I don't think I put two of the same thing in this.
The older the Dickel, the better. I saw the 17 year today at a store. See, that's so crazy because I did not. I personally like Dickel, especially the bib. The bib is very non-Dickly Dickel. Right, that's what I have. Oh no, I have the bourbon. The bourbon's non-Dickly Dickel. The bib is Dickly, I think. Want to Dickel my pickle? I do have a single malt Red Road Empire.
Just go with what you think, because maybe I'm wrong. Maybe
I don't know anymore. I thought I had confidence and you just fucked me all up.
This was something.
You just ruined it for me.
I thought it was something else, but that I thought it was slightly different than the other ones that
you just ruined it for me.
What did I ruin for you?
I don't know. I don't know what the fuck. I mean, I thought I had ideas, but now I don't.
I'm sorry.
I'm this skipping type. Why is type always first anyway? That's one that fucks me up the most. I lose most of my points on type.
Okay, let's do the other one.
It is not high proof at all. I mean, I don't even know if it's 100. It could be bottle and bond. I'm putting 95 for proof. Price. Tastes like it could be $60, $70. I'm gonna go with 75. Finish? Oh, come on. It's either a funky type of whiskey or it's finished. It's one or the other. No Redwood Empire bourbon.
Okay. This is what it is. And if you can tell me if I am thinking that it's something else.
Okay.
But it also could not be something else. And I just thought you were categorizing more than what you were.
Okay.
It's this one. It's this one.
1792 Sweet Wheat.
Is this a weeded.
It is a weeded bourbon.
Okay, that's what I wasn't. See, in my head, I was thinking that you were like weeded bourbon was getting categorized separate than regular bourbon since.
No, it just is a bourbon with wheat.
But I thought that you were categorizing Tennessee whiskey outside of bourbon.
It's because Tennessee whiskey legally is not a bourbon. Weeded bourbon is still bourbon.
Okay, whatever you're saying.
It's bourbon.
I feel like that needs to be. You didn't speak about that in the beginning, so I thought it was separate like that.
No.
Well.
Weeded bourbon is bourbon. 4-grain bourbon is. That's like saying Brothers Bond is not bourbon.
Why?
Because it has 4 grains in it. It has wheat in it.
Is that the only difference?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know the science.
Weeded bourbon.
It said wheat on the front. I thought it was special.
Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Okay. That is bourbon.
Sweet wheat because it has wheat in it, but it's bourbon.
Okay.
The legal designation
You're
is
getting really
bourbon.
all up in arms right now.
Well, you made me go on a whole tangent. I even looked at the 1792s. Not that one. I looked at this one.
Mm-hmm.
I looked at the 1792s and I'm like, it kind of tastes like that, but there ain't nothing fucking funky about it. Like, that's bourbon through and through. Classic bourbon.
Well, you were kind of making me feel like I was right in my head because you kept talking about how funky it was.
It is funky.
So, yeah,
It's
so
got
that's
wheat
why I
funk.
thought it was different.
It's got a wheat funk to it.
Well, you know what? You can go suck my
So I said it was bourbon. It is. That's a point. I said it's 95 proof. It's 92. That's a point. I said it was $75.
Someone tell us how much this costs. We don't know the answer.
I don't think it's 75. I think it's cheap. I said it's not finished. It's not. I said Redwood Empire. It's not. Got at least 3 points today. My proof radar has been fucking spot on the money today. Where the fuck is that when I need it?
I think you're too busy dreaming about the things Casey could do to you versus thinking about the fucking whiskeys.
Viking Bourbon is here. Says, "What's up, folks? Cheers, Viking Bourbon. Welcome to it, my man. How you doing down there in the good old southern part of the state?" Richie G says, Tennessee whiskey is a bourbon. Even Dickel's distiller said it. They just wanted to distinguish themselves from Kentucky. Yes, I as a bourbon drinker am aware that Tennessee whiskey is bourbon. I know that. That's why I always throw up the quotations when I say it. However, for the sake of the advent calendar and guessing, we distinguish between the two only because I can actually taste, not always, but I can, like, you give me 2 whiskeys and you ask me which one is Tennessee whiskey.
It actually said it on the bottle.
It does.
Okay, so you're sitting here, I can actually taste it. Can you taste it? Let's be honest here.
Yes.
You think Eagle Rare is a rye?
I didn't say I could do it every time. I said I have called out the Tennessee whiskey notes before because you can tell it's charcoal filtered. Sometimes you can just tell it's Tennessee whiskey, and that's the only reason why we guess differently. But it is legally defined as a Tennessee whiskey. They do not call it bourbon. Do I not have any Jack?
No. I think you have that one, and I think that you don't have any Jack Daniels.
I have like... Do I not have a normal bottle of Jack?
No. Why would you buy a normal bottle of Jack?
I've got no bottles of Jack Daniels.
Except for the funky one from the distillery. Because all the Jack Daniels that you want, you can never find.
True, and your dad has all the ones that I want and can't find.
all the ones that you want, and there's no point in buying because you can go over there and drink them.
Correct. Still a bourbon, but no rye to it. It's perfect, though. He totally gets confused with Weeders. Makers confuses him. Weller confuses him. Well, you know what, Sugar Kitty? I'm just a simple man living in a simple world, and I like weeded whiskeys. And yes, it has some funk to it. And yes, maybe I would have guessed 1792. It has a little bit of that Bartony, like, banana-y nuttiness. But I don't know. Lauren's making it sound like it's not even a fucking bourbon or a rye, and I'm thinking I have 4 bottles of American single malt. It ain't Scotch. It's not even fucking malty. So that's why I'm confused. Sweet wheat should be 60, but retailers charge more usually. 60. So I did not get that point. So I got 3 points on the last one. So 4 whiskeys. So I got 2, 5, 9, 12 points out of 20. That's over 50%. That's almost a passing grade. That's 60%. That's not so bad in the whiskey guessing game. That's not bad. If I got those points against Casey, I'd be winning. And yet you always pull out some stupid, ridiculous, hard to guess bottle.
Look.
No spoilers.
If it's hard for you, it should also be hard for Casey. It's not my fault. He's just better at it. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Oh.
Casey plays the odds. He knows how much bourbon we have, and he always just guesses the bourbon.
So your picture, he said, Holden said that's a bourbon. I better say it's rye because Holden's usually wrong.
No, I lose the most points in 2 things. One, guessing rye, just because the bourbon has a little bit of funk to it and a little bit of like rye spice. Even though I think like it's very sweet, I'll guess a rye just because I'm like, oh, Lauren's trying to trick me or something. And then the other point I lose is always proof because I get a bottle in my head and then I try to hedge based on that bottle and then I get it wrong because that bottle's wrong.
And you always think I'm trying to screw with you. I don't always try to screw with you.
Yeah.
What's wrong?
I don't know. I had a little spinny thing.
What's spinny thing?
It lagged for a minute. Now it's being slow. Cost varies a lot. Some places definitely charge 75 or more. Some places it's more like 45. Well, maybe I will give myself the point. 14 out of 20.
That's 13 out of 20.
Butts more. Ben. Whiskey uncensored. Butt stuff Ben. Bourbon is here. Again. He's back. He's back like Voldemort, says Buttsmore. What's up, Ben? I owe you a text. Don't let me forget. If you didn't hear, I've been stressed out by having to owe $10,000.
Okay. He was in here in the beginning. We're not getting back into this.
I don't know if he was
I want
here.
to make some cookies.
Like you can come our whole process exactly, and you can taste it. You can. I've got sweet wheat for 45 before, and I've gotten it for 70 before. But it's not really worth anything over 55, in my opinion. I agree. Can confirm. Sweet wheat is a one and done for me unless I see it on clearance. It's only okay. Actually, sweet wheat should be $40. Yeah. You should be British. They only need 50%. What the fuck? No wonder they're so dumb.
No, it's why they think they're smarter than us.
True.
But we just have a harder grading system.
That's why blinds are better when you use samples from somewhere else. You can forget what's on your shelf. Exactly.
Well, Holden can't do that either, so. Tisk tisk. That's how I feel with him. And only Peter was the one who only sent blinds. My dad did, but Holden kind of knows what my dad has somewhat, so.
Although I haven't.
It's not like you've been over there.
The ones he sent I have not tried.
Like you did that on purpose. Like newer ones that you haven't had before.
Yeah. Yeah. So Casey and I are 16 days. No, 12.
You are
11 days.
Day 11.
We're 11 days into Advent, so we're about halfway done. If you guys wanted to send samples, you can certainly text me and say that you want to send some, and we'll reserve a couple days for you. But otherwise, we're basically going to run this out. We still got, I think, 3 or 4 from Peter. 3 from Peter.
I think 3.
And then another 3 or 4 from your
like
dad.
all in one chunk.
Yeah. So we probably have like maybe 6 more spots for Advent blinds. I'm assuming if you guys wanted to send some, you probably would have sent them by now. So That's why blinds are better when you can. Oh, I read that one already. I didn't hear about 10G. I did hear about some other weird thing you managed to pull off. What did I pull off?
You can scroll
impregnating
back.
my wife.
Because
basically, my truck transmission is #fucked, and I don't owe. If I want a new transmission, which is what they're saying it'll cost me, is $10,000. So I've been stewing on that for the last week or so, and it's just kind of been, and I've kind of been like, and then we're trying to get money, and so I've been running around, and yeah. But I owe you a text, and I owe you some pictures of my whiskey collection, I think, is where we left off. 6-1, broken.
yeah, the one broke.
Oh, yeah, 6. 1 is broke.
All over the packing peanuts. Oh, he's got little candies in there.
Those are just shake. Those are shakers.
There's no, like, it's not actually candy in there?
I mean, it is actual
like,
candy.
Can I eat it? Oh, I probably can't eat it because it's covered in whiskey.
It's just that he only puts it in there so that they can't tell that it's liquid sloshing around. Holden, I need to send you a 60 ml sample of the Dark Cove as promised. Message me on IG with your shipping address. Oh, yes, that would make my day. Honestly, that would be amazing. I'd love that. If needed, I have more I could send over for Advent. Holden doesn't know I have. Ooh.
Or
Possibly.
Holden, you can just use it to distract Holden while we're at your house.
What are we going over there today?
Oh, today? I don't know.
You gotta watch your show. The series finale is on today. And I should probably do a little homework.
I just want some cookies. That's all I want.
Me too. I've been eating my feelings ever since I found out about my truck.
Cookies. You already had donuts or whatever the fuck you had today. I ate healthy all
I
day.
ate my depression, and I need to feed it. It's ever growing. But anyway, yeah, these are all very good. I'd say my favorite one was the Mixer's 10. My second favorite one is the Four Roses. My third favorite one is the Scotch, and my fourth is, I literally like them in order. I definitely knew what the Scotch was, but that's just because of lack of unpeated Scotch. And it smells like Scotch. It's very good. It's very good. Great. Well, thanks, Richie. Thank you. 10 grand for a tranny. Geez, I'm pretty sure you could be made into one for 10 grand. That was a good joke. I should have told the people at the dealership that I can become a tranny for 10 grand. I don't need to buy one.
Don't use the word tranny. I'm pretty sure that's a derogatory term.
Well, yes, I know, but I'm just saying it's just funny. Oh man, that's terrible. Anyway, yes, the Ford 10-speed transmission is quite expensive. It's actually only $7,000 for the transmission, but price of labor and then all the stuff that goes within warranty and everything, it comes up to about $10,000, which is absolutely ridiculous if you ask me. It makes me want to vomit and all the feelings. So, yeah, this whiskey blind was good tonight. That being said, I think it is about time we log off. We're an hour and 20 minutes in. Lauren is fiending for some cookies.
I'm not fiending for cookies. I've just been thinking about how
Is it you who didn't know what a fiend was?
A fiend? Like
when you're fiending for something? Yeah, do you know what a fiend is?
I think so.
Like I'm a fiend.
I would never fucking say that because I'm not, I don't know, illiterate or something.
Not saying it would mean you are illiterate.
I don't understand what you're asking me.
Like, what? Anyway, I knew someone at one point, they thought that I made up the word fiend. And I'm like, fiend is an actual word. It means something.
Yeah, like you're cool enough to make up words.
Should be wow. That's a made up word. It's a made up word too.
I'm not gonna make you any fucking cookies.
I farted too, and it stinks. Anyway, Brabant said you might impression 10 brand sounds. 10 grand sounds like a dealer price. You actually have to talk to a transmission shop. Yes, and the transmission shop that I talked to, which is actually a trusted friend of mine's dad, who owns the shop, so it's not like he's just a worker there, basically said Ford will not let you fix it unless you fix it yourself or find a backwater shop to fix it for you by tearing apart the transmission. So Ford basically forces you to buy a new transmission and put it in. So no shops around here will rebuild it. They will all buy a new transmission. And he told me it'd be $8,000, but after the $8,000, you still need to go to a certified Ford dealership to have them program the transmission, because it's not just a transmission, it is a transmission and a computer. So they need to program that transmission to your truck because it's a new transmission. And then after all of that, you have basically, I don't know, a $9,000 transmission and no warranty. At least if I do the $10,000 one, I get 3 years of unlimited warranty with the transmission. So like, I mean, the truck is only 6 years old, for God's sake. I've only had it for 2 years. I've only put 50,000 miles on it. It's got 90,000 in total, but like 90,000 miles is something that truck should just not, it should be running fine. Good luck on the truck that you're holding. I know of car issues too well. Thanks, Richie. I appreciate that. Casey says cheers. Y'all, Casey, cheers to you, good sir. Yeah. But that being said, guys, thank you all so much for being here. If you guys liked it, please make sure you hit the like button on the way out. If you're not part of the, if you're not subscribed, do that as well. If you're part of the TGIT crew and you want to check out all the other channels or live stream tonight, make sure you do that. I'm sure Sugar Kitty or someone will put some links in the chat. Probably 21090, maybe my whiskey, my bourbon journey, maybe Badass Bobby. I know a lot of these people move to different days, but I know 21090 is usually still on Tuesdays. So make sure you guys check that out. And that being said, we will see you all in the next class, and we will see you next week. Cheers. Yep. Bye-bye. This smells